Good morning from Mountain Harbor Bed and Breakfast. It is about 9 o'clock. Just got done with breakfast up in the house. It was fantastic. I do know why they call this the best breakfast on the trail. There was an amazing spread. The owner here outdid herself. She did a terrific job. It's hard to imagine that she does this every day. But we're just hanging out here at the hostel for a little bit. Unfortunately, they're full for tonight, so we're not going to be able to stay another night here. However, there's another hostel down the road that we may stay at. So it's supposed to rain until about 5 o'clock. We were going to do a Nero, but I think I'm starting to be persuaded by High Speed. He's wanting to stay another night. My legs do hurt quite a bit. Yesterday, it was beautiful. Beautiful views. However, the hike was pretty extreme. We were uphill a bunch of the day, a lot of the day, and then probably over a couple thousand feet downhill, a lot of rock climbs. So it was very strenuous on my knees, my ankles, and then I have one hip that's bothering me a little bit. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. Hopefully it's something I can just rest and recover over pretty quickly. But we're just going to try to enjoy the day. I got some journaling I got to catch up on, and we are in Tennessee. I think I forgot to say in my last video, but we are in Tennessee. North Carolina is behind us. No more North Carolina. We'll be in Tennessee all the way up to Virginia when we get close to Damascus. So that'll be the next town. We decided last night that we're going to pack 5 days of food, and we're going to try to hit the trail and make it all the way to Virginia before we stop again. So with that said, it's going to be a rainy day, but it's going to be a good day of some rest and relaxation. So recovery, of course. So with that said, I will talk to you soon. Good afternoon. It is about 6 o'clock almost. I am here at the station at 19E. Got a ride this morning with Better Half and Manimal. They picked me and High Speed up, took us to a Dollar General to get a resupply, and then dropped us off here at the other hostel. As stated this morning, I did decide to compromise, or I should say the fold, and ended up taking a complete zero here today. They were already full at the other hostel, so we couldn't stay there another night. However, these accommodations are just as good. Having a good time here. Just got done eating some hiker mac and cheese. It was some mac and cheese. It had some buffalo chicken in it. It was very good. I'm just gonna relax the rest of the night. I just finished some journaling, and I'm just talk to some other through hikers and just kind of plan our day, or I should say plan our week coming up. Hoping to be in Damascus at the end of the week. That's the plan at the moment. We picked up 5 days worth of food, and so I think we're going to be able to push through and get there again by the end of the week. So with that said, like I said, I'm just gonna turn in and go to bed probably in a couple hours. I'm tired. I'm still trying to recover from yesterday's long walk. My feet and legs have been a little sore today, but they are getting better, and I believe that in the morning they should be ready to go. So with that said, I will talk to you soon from the trail. Good morning from the trail. It is almost 10 o'clock. Got a really late start leaving the hostel. They fed us breakfast this morning. It was a free breakfast, so I couldn't pass that up. However, it was not my intention to eat a large breakfast, but when they threw that pancake on there, it looked so good, and I couldn't resist. But I have lost 20 pounds since I started this trek, and so I guess I can eat a little more food right now, because I'm sure I'll lose some more before the trip's over. But it's been it's a beautiful day. Rained most of the day yesterday, off and on, and so it was a good day to take a zero. But today the sun is shining. We are hiking uphill at the moment. That's why I'm huffing and puffing here. But the skies are clear, and high speed is ahead of me a little bit. And so we're just gonna bust out 12, 15 miles maybe today. Haven't decided yet. I think the next shelter is at mile 9 for the day, somewhere like that. We'll stop, have a late lunch, and then decide how much farther we want to go. But the hostel was wonderful. Both hostels we stayed at yesterday and the day before was good. Met some fantastic people. The hostess there at the hostel at the station 19E was wonderful. She was a past thru-hiker. She thru-hiked a couple years ago. I think she said back in 2019, and she was telling us about her journey and asking some very deep and meaningful questions. And so about what are some of the things that we've learned on trail, you know, talking about our experience, and talked about the people that we've met both on trail and off trail, from trail angels to townspeople, other thru-hikers, etc. But it was a very good conversation. I was glad to meet her, glad to have that conversation with her. And so we're back on trail as stated, and it's just gonna be a lovely day. Right now I'm walking through a little opening. There's a lot of wildflowers, and spring is here, and so it's gonna be a good day. So with that said, I will talk to you soon again from the trail. Well, we hiked about 5 miles here this morning so far. We were just coming around a bend, and we reached a very important milestone here today, just past the 400-mile mark. And so it's been a good day so far. It's going to be a good day, and we're excited to have hiked 400 miles. Never hiked that far before, so it's really good. So high speed, how do you feel right now?
I feel full of determination.
Yay! So here we are at the 400. We only got a little over 1,000 miles to go. Well, we made it to camp. We hiked about 15 miles today. The ups and downs weren't too extreme, so it was a nice day. Plenty of water. There were plenty of streams that we passed over along the way. It is about 7 o'clock. We stopped just about a half mile before camp, had dinner, So we were just kind of taking our time today, but it was a smooth day as stated. Plan on hiking, maybe more than 15 miles tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly how many. We're hoping to be able to make it to Damascus by Thursday. So we packed for 5 days worth of food, and so that should bring us in town on Thursday. So we're getting closer to Virginia. We're in Tennessee right now, and Tennessee is going to be behind us really soon. So we're gonna just rest. I'm with MD and High Speed tonight. We just met up with some other Thru-Hikers. I don't know their name yet, haven't met them yet, but they're camped here as well. So we'll probably just spend time getting to know one another. I want to get to bed early so we can get up and get an early start. So with that said, I will talk to you soon. Good night. Happy Monday. It is about 9 o'clock. Been on trail since for about an hour or so. We left. We were on our way to the first shelter, which was a couple miles out. Gonna have breakfast. Haven't eaten breakfast yet, but we got a full day ahead of us. We're the elevation's not too bad right now, at least. We plan on hiking approximately 14 miles or so. We may do a little more depending on how we feel when we get there. But the birds are singing, the sun is shining, the trees are green. It's a beautiful day. So with that said, I will talk to you soon from the trail. Looks like we have trail magic.
So, Moji, how many places can you do trail magic?
Well, it's the end of the day. It's about a little after 7 o'clock. Just got here, set up camp. We hiked approximately 15 miles today. I saw some epic waterfalls this afternoon next to a beautiful river. It was pretty much smooth sailing most of the day, other than the very last part. Last 3 miles was uphill. And so we are now on top of the mountain. We're camped here on top of the mountain. We were thinking about trying to push 20 miles today, but we decided we'll leave that for another day. But it is a gorgeous afternoon, or a gorgeous evening, I should say. We got our tent set up, High Speed and I. We're here at camp, and we're just going to enjoy the evening. Turn in a little bit. I just got my bear bag hung, and so one try and I got it over. So I'm getting a lot better at hanging my bear bag, but it is difficult though sometimes finding a branch that's low enough to be able to hang your bag. But you have to hang your bag in a tree, your bag of food, to be able to keep the bears out. So, but it's been a good day. Had some trail magic once again, by our good friend Emoji. She is the woman that I talked about before that follows the trail 5 days a week, and from Hot Springs all the way to Damascus. And she cares for hikers. She gives out food and drinks and resupply and all kinds of goodies for the hikers. So thank you. I'm very appreciative to her and for all that she does for hikers like me. But like I said, it's going to be a good evening. Just going to turn in, do some journaling in a few minutes before it gets dark, and then I will talk to you tomorrow. Good morning from Watauga Lake. We just came down from the mountain, hiked about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. We are here at the lake having breakfast. Just walked over to the bathrooms. They are locked. However, there is a faucet and I was able to refill my water, so that's a score. But I am going to finish up breakfast and then we're going to hit the trail again. I plan on hiking about 14-15 miles today, and then decide how far we want to go. If we want to go farther than that or not. But we're getting closer to Damascus, only a few days out, and so I'm looking forward to that. Damascus is a new state. We will be in Virginia at that point. But it is a beautiful day here at the lake. The geese are roaming around. There are people out on the lake fishing, which sounds like a cool pastime. I enjoy fishing myself, and just enjoying the sun. It's a little windy, kind of cool today. It got cool last night, but it was a good night. It wasn't too cold. But I'm gonna get packed up in a moment. I'll pack up my food and everything else and hit the trail once again. So with that said, I will talk to you again from the trail. Well, we made it to the camp. It's just a little bit before 7 o'clock. We have our tent set up and we're in the process of making dinner. I'm having Velveeta cheese and shells. I'm gonna mix in some sausage with that tonight. That'll be my dinner. It is a beautiful evening. It's a little bit cool, but not too bad. It's gonna be not as cold as it got last night. However, we are on a mountaintop, so it may get a little windy later. It looks like the forecast has changed. It was supposed to rain tomorrow, but it looks like there's no rain in the forecast, so that's a good thing. So hoping the rain will hold off until we get to town. That's always the best option when out on the trail. So, but we're just gonna take it easy for the rest of the night. We had a long hike. I got to see some beautiful views of the lake as we climbed the mountain. There was a lot of climbing today. We had first thing a descent in the morning, and then the rest of the day was all climbing. But from this point on, for at least a couple days until we get to Virginia, it looks like it is a very mild ups and downs. So, but with that said, we are just going to enjoy what we have and take every day as it comes. So I will talk to you soon. Good night. Good morning from the mountains. It is approximately 8 o'clock. Just left camp probably 15 minutes ago. We're heading to Iron Mountain Shelter, which is only about 3 miles away from where we camped. We're gonna have breakfast there and then kind of plan our day. We're hoping to do today, at the minimum, 15 miles. However, we're talking about possibly pushing it to 18. Once we get into Virginia, which is only a couple days away, we're wanting to start pushing more miles. I would like, idea, to be able to be doing 18 to 20 miles a day. And so that's what I would like to be at coming up in Virginia. Virginia is a little flatter than behind me, Georgia and North Carolina and Tennessee. However, it is not completely flat. There are mountains. They're just not as tall. The elevation is not as great, but we're doing good this morning. I feel good. My feet feel good. Everything else feels good. And so we're just gonna bust out some miles today and enjoy the nice weather because, as you can tell, no rain. Looks like trail magic. Well, it's the end of the day. We've hiked approximately 18 miles. We are about to camp. High speed is ahead of me a little bit. I let him go ahead so I could record. We were planning on doing a couple more miles to another shelter. However, there is a report on trail that there's an active bear sighting there the last couple days in the evening. There's been a young 2-year-old bear that has been looking for food. So we are not going to stay there. We're going to stop just short of that place, of that shelter. We are staying at, it's called the Queen Knob Shelter. We're not going to sleep in the shelter, at least I'm not. I'm going to sleep in the shelter. I'm going to sleep in my tent. I'm still trying to stay stay away from big crowds, but it's going to be a good evening. I have felt a couple sprinkles, so I didn't think it was supposed to rain until sometime later tomorrow, but we may get something. We'll just have to wait and find out. But it's a cool right now, not too cold, but it's nice. A little bit of a breeze. I can actually, I'm high enough, I can still see the lake that we passed 2 days ago, or yesterday I should say. So it's gonna be beautiful, beautiful views, and just an amazing night. I'm gonna get to camp, set up my tent, eat something. I'm not real hungry though, just had some trail magic. There was a couple ladies down in the gap. They were passing out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, plus some chips and Gatorade and all kinds of good stuff. So I'm not real hungry right now, so I may skip dinner, or I may just have a light snack. Haven't decided yet. I'll let you know. But with that said, I'm gonna get to camp and settle down and get some rest. I'll talk to you soon. Good night.
Hey. Perfect PCT hang.
On the trail again. I am hiking towards Damascus, Trail Town, USA. Gonna be there in about 11 miles. Have a short day today. Gonna be staying the night at the Methodist Church. The Methodist Church has a little bunkhouse they loan out to weary hikers like myself, and so I'm going to stay there, and it's based on a $10 donation, so I think I can handle that. That's in my price range, but it includes a bunk, it includes a shower. I don't know if it includes laundry, but I'm sure I'll be able to find a laundromat or something somewhere close by. So, looking forward to getting a good bite to eat at a restaurant there in town. It's always nice after having, trail food for multiple days, for a week, then to be able to have a nice warm plate of some really good food. A lot of proteins. That's what I'm looking for. But it's a beautiful day. It's possible rain showers today around 10 o'clock. It's about 8:30 right now. So I got just a little over an hour before the rain is supposed to come in. However, that could have changed since the last time I looked. I looked yesterday morning, and in the mountains, weather can change pretty fast. But it's I'm just gonna be hiking these 11 miles. Don't think I'm gonna stop for lunch. I'm gonna just try to push on through. I got plenty of snacks in my hip belt pocket, and so that'll be when I get hungry, I'll just pop out a bar or something, whatever I packed in there, and chow down. So with that said, I will talk to you soon from the trail. Well, we made it to the Tennessee-Virginia state line. I only have about 3.5 more miles before I reach Damascus. It's been a good morning. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, so hopefully I won't get caught in the rain, but it's all been worth it. Today, got my first encounter with a bear. Don't worry, it was a good encounter. I saw a mother bear and 3, maybe 4 cubs down the mountain a little bit from me. And so that was my first spotting of bears, so I'm excited about that. I'm sitting here at the state line waiting on high speed to catch up. Hopefully he'll be here soon. We were gonna stop here, have lunch. However, if it starts raining, I'm probably gonna put on my rain gear and hit the trail. So, but we hope to be into Damascus at a decent time. As stated, I'll be staying tonight at the Methodist Church, and they have a bunk room there all ready for me, and so I'm looking forward to that. And so with that said, I will talk to you again from Damascus. Well, I'm here in Damascus, Virginia. Got here, it's been several hours ago. We came down the mountain, stopped by the local outfitter. I had a resupply box I had to pick up along with a pair of shoes that was sent here, as well as we went by a local Dollar General to get a few items that I needed. So, but we are here at the hostel. It's called The Place. It's a hostel again, ran by the Methodist Church here in town. As soon as I got here, I took a shower, and we ran to another hostel, High Speed and I, to do our laundry. And so we just got back from dinner, had dinner with a couple other thru-hikers at a place called The Wicked Chicken. It was very good. Had some hot wings along with a side salad. So, but we're just gonna relax tonight, enjoy the evening, and then take a 0 tomorrow. Just have some much needed rest. So with that said, I will talk to you again soon tomorrow from town. Good morning from Damascus. I'm just walking down the sidewalk on my way to the Damascus Diner for breakfast. I'm gonna meet some thru-hikers there, and it's been it rained a little bit last night. I was in the hostel. It was a good night. Had a relaxing time there at the place, ran by the Methodist Church. We are just taking a 0 today here in Damascus, going to enjoy the town. There's a coffee shop calling my name, so I'll probably stop by the coffee shop in a little bit. Try to do some video editing and uploading if I can. Hopefully there's a strong enough internet signal there. But like I said, I'm going to the diner and meeting up with High Speed and a couple other hikers that we I forgot their trail name, so but a couple other hikers that we met on trail, and it's a beautiful day. It's not raining at the moment. The sun is shining, and I just got done going into the outfitter, just kind of wasting time walking around. Didn't buy anything, but just going to enjoy the day. And so our plan is to get back on trail tomorrow morning sometime. There's a Southern Baptist church here in town that's doing free oil changes and free haircuts. Well, I do not need an oil change, but I probably could use a haircut. However, I don't know if I'm going to stay in town long enough to be able to get a haircut. So they don't start till 10 o'clock, and I kind of want to be on trail before then. So with that said, I'm going to just enjoy myself, enjoy the town, and talk to you later. Well, it's been a good day hanging out here in Damascus. Had breakfast this morning with some trail friends I met up with. Also stopped by the outfitter just to browse, didn't buy anything. And then I've been hanging out at the coffee shop for a while. So I'm just walking around town, just enjoying the sights. It's a neat little town. It's a small town here in Virginia, in the southern part of Virginia. But there's a lot to see. So this town really goes all out to welcome hikers, and that's something that's much appreciated. And so I'm going to just take it easy the rest of the day, do some reading as well as some more journaling, and just turn in early tonight. So I've got a big day starting tomorrow. Sorry about that, I'm right by the road. But got a big day starting tomorrow. Plan on hiking about 15 to 18 miles, hopefully. I'm not sure what the elevation will be coming out of town, so hopefully it won't be too extreme. But in a couple days, we will be at Grayson Highlands, where the wild ponies are known to roam around. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to enjoying the rest of my hike. So with that said, I will see you again soon from the trail.